give them prayer hands. Say what's up, America? Half of you should know me, right? Other half a replica.
This video comes to you from Gongaii Games, your source for Star Wars Destiny singles, sealed product, and tons of other great games. Check them out at gongaii.com. Use discount code COMMANDO10 at checkout for 10% off your purchase. Hello everyone and welcome back to Dice Commando. This is round 3 from today's Trilogy tournament at Gongaii Games in Portland, Oregon, USA. On our left we have Enzo. He's playing Han, Biggs, and Falcon, using Armored Reinforcement to get the Legacy's Falcon in play. And on our right we have Brenton. He's playing Talzin Iden. We saw him win the last round. He is also playing Armored Reinforcement, and he's on Rift Valley. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll go to Enzo, so he'll get feed. That's what he needs. And then the 2 shields. Last time Brenton put them both on Talzin, which is what he does again. And Enzo will get us started. With feed, of course, which gives him ambush because he can spot Han. So does he bury right away? He has the money he needs, because remember, Armored Reinforcement reduces the cost by 1, so he can pull that 4-cost Falcon. He's thinking it over, though, so he must have a trick. Nope, rolls out Han first. Woof, 2-gun, 2-gun, not bad. I don't think that's actually what was in his plan, so let's see how this develops. Not that 4 damage is a bad thing, but... he clearly rolled Han in because he wanted money for something, so... Alright, 1 for the Seeker Droid. Yep, 4 into Iden, getting it off the table before it goes away. So Biggs has modified sides, but the Falcon does not, so... getting him off the table is not the worst idea. Alright, Iden will come in first with the 3 dice. Alright, we got $1. We do get the special on the Seeker Droid, and a 2-gun. So the Seeker Droid special says look at your opponent's hand, discard a card from it. Their next action has 2, or they can take an additional action next turn. Right. 2 come in on Biggs, so no Falcon yet. So we'll get a look at Enzo's hand here, and then Enzo can take 2 actions, which of course he cannot actually do with Iden's dice in the pool. So there's an Indifferent, Suppressifier, Leverage, Artcaster. That's probably what Brenton gets rid of. I'm curious to see what Brenton chooses here. I think the Artcaster is probably the right play. In which case, Enzo's going to be kicking himself. Alright, well, Brenton's thinking it over. Alright, takes a Suppressifier away. Okay, leverages the 2 away for 1. He does have Indifferent as well for removal. Alright, so here comes Talzin. A 2-gun and a 2-gun with the look, but it isn't even. That's actually kind of humorous because that's what he wants to pull with the armored. And if he'd done that, he might have gotten the nod, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So Indifferent to remove a 2. Neither one of these guys opened up with their armored, which is kind of an interesting development. Right, so now he'll armored, he'll pull Kylo's off the top. So technically they can do the, or technically they have to do the shuffle, but I think most reasonable people here, oh, yeah, they are going to shuffle. Alright, so Brenton's shuffling now. In the meantime, 2 more went into Iden, so let's let Brenton catch up here. Alright, so there's the shuffle, 2 more into Iden, and we're caught up. It's Brenton's action. Okay, 2 go into Biggs. pitch to reroll. Oh my goodness, that's low probability, but he got it. Alright, 1 resource, 2 more into Iden, who's now at 8. 8 first turn without Falcon. That's hitting on all cylinders. Oh, there's a Witch Magic. Or 1, 2, 3. Got all 3. Okay, Enzo's action here. Claims. Here comes the Starfighter. Gets a 2, man. Still Brenton's action here. Or, yeah, still Brenton's move here. Okay, and that'll end it. So Brenton will go into the next round with 2. Enzo will go in with 3, as well as Theed. Looks like he's debating whether or not to pitch the Artcaster, which he just did. Okay, so Enzo's action here. Obviously, Theed has not been power actioned yet, but will be very quickly here. Alright, there's the power action on Theed. Puts him at 4 with Ambush. There's Armored to pull the Falcon. And that'll cost him 3, leaving him with $1. Needs to ready his characters as well, obviously, but we know they haven't been used yet. Shuffle his deck, and then it'll be Brenton's action. Okie doke, Brenton's action here. We see a dorsal in Brenton's hand, and we also knew that because it was revealed on the Witch Magic, so he may drop that down just to get it into the pool. Right, Iden's coming in first. There's a focus, a 2 focus, and a $1. Alright, start the chain. So Biggs will come in, rolls a 2 gun, then comes a Falcon. I can't see what it rolled, but he re-rolled it. He gets a 2 shield, and then Han will come in due to the Falcon. Alright, Han 2 gun and 1 money. Alright, no ambush though, so Brenton has a chance to respond here. We do see an easy pickings note in Enzo's hand. Brenton's action here. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if that dorsal comes down. Alright, so I think he's gonna, I mean, with all the focus on the board, I think he's got to get dice in the pool somehow before, either that or removal. I think that's the only decision to be made here, right? Okay, so Talzin's coming in. Another focus and a 1 discard, but he'll look, so it's a triple threat. He gets to flip. That'll go to the 2 gun. Maybe not. Yep, the discard went to the 2 gun. Enzo must not be worried about the removal because he's dumping to reroll. There's 2 more on Han and a 3 on the Falcon. Alright, Brenton's action here. He's got to try to do something. Otherwise, he's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so spell removals the Falcon by discarding the top card of his deck. Yep, so that'll put him 1 away from Iden. because the indirect is going to go onto Talzin. Yep, 6 into Iden puts her at 11. Okay, Brenton's action here. Here comes the Kylo fighter. The 2-gun. Him being able to save Iden here was pretty huge. Oh, pitches to reroll. That's aggressive. Oh my goodness, and he got it. Oh, there's a tactical mastery for 1. He'll get to resolve focus and then blow Biggs away at the very least. Because Biggs only needs 5. Alright, let's see how he resolves this. Alright, so he'll spend the 2-1 focus, and then he'll flip the 2 Idens into 2 guns. He'll overkill Biggs by 1 and then put 2 into Han. Alright, so 9 health remaining on Enzo's side of the board. He claims. Brenton's pretty much done as well. Yep. Alright, so we'll go into the next round. Again, Enzo will have 3, but feed for 4th. Brenton has 2. So again, it's 9 health on Han for 1, and then 9, 10, 11 on Talzin, so it's 12 to 9 right now. Alright, gets rid of the dorsal and reach the stars, and he'll draw up. So, alright, there's a power action on Enzo's side. And with ambush, he drops the Arccaster, which allows the Falcon to roll in, which then triggers Han. The Arccaster, though, is... So this is an interesting interaction here, right? Because the Arccaster comes down, allowing the Falcon to activate, which inactivates Han. The Arccaster also allows for a reroll, though, but you have to complete the Arccaster before you reroll the die. Or, sorry, let me clarify. The Arccaster, completing Arccaster involves rerolling the die. So the other guys, the other after effects go into the queue. Yeah, and that's what they're asking about right now. So Arccaster, what I'm saying is Arccaster has to be completed before the other, meaning that the reroll has to be used before the other guys that enter the queue go in. Alright, but that's not bad. So let's see what Brenton can remove here. Alright, forces with me, remove the Falcon. Alright, take the fight to them, so resolve them both in one action, so he'll deal 3 indirect and then 2. Alright, so drops Iden. Talzin on her own, but has not rolled in yet. Alright, there's the dorsal for 1, which will roll in. Alright, gets the 1 gun, not bad. Alright, Enzo pitches a reroll. Does not get it, so he does have a 50% chance of doing 2 damage. So pitching reroll is not a bad idea here. And Brenton will shoot first, makes sense. Get it off the board, and then he can bring it in again. Oh, Enzo decides to discard. Alright, gets the Frighten. Alright, here's the Fighter. There's a special, and then a 2 indirect that's not so indirect any longer. Alright, Enzo pass. Bring in Talzin. Discard, discard. Look. Oop, and it is a SL cannon for 2. There's the pickings he's been sitting on. Remove both the Talzin die. It's Brenton's action at this point. The Kylo Fighter is only worth a 1. Alright, pitch to reroll. Yeah, it's only worth 1, so. Oh, gets it again. Enzo will pass again. Brenton's on his last card. Just thinking about it. It's a pretty 33% chance, right? Okay, so he's going to resolve the special. Okay, so he had called yellow. Alright, goes on to Han, and then 2 more. Alright, so we'll go into the next round. Enzo obviously has the initiative here, all the money he could ever want at this point with Theed still. So it's 5 damage to 8 damage. Alright, handheld cannon goes down. It's Enzo that extra die. If he has a drop in, that's going to be rough. And again, if there's a drop in, there's not a lot Brenton can do about it, so he's just got to get in here. Nice, he's thinking it over. Yeah, I think that's, that makes sense. Get it in the clay because of the special. Alright, so he doesn't get anything. Blank and a discard. There it is. There's a drop in. Alright, Falcon first. So this will all be with ambush, mind you. Falcon, there's a 3 indirect. So he needs 5 more. But now it'll be in 2 actions. So he's 1 short. Does have ambush. So it looks like he's going to do guns here with ambush. Yep, so that'll put Talzin at 5. 4 health remaining. Can Brenton remove the 3? He does have $2. It's likely he can. It's actually a good at-odds target. Alright, thinking it over here. And place his hand cannon. Oh, so he's out of money. This is just a straight up race. Alright, so if Enzo rolls damage here, he's showing lethal. Alright, so Talzin coming in. He's got to roll real hot here. Right, there's a 3 for 1 and a 1. Looks at the top. He gets an odd, so then he'll blank. Blanks a Falcon. Okay, so now Enzo will have to use yet another action. So, yeah, he'll pitch to reroll. Nope, nothing there. 1 card left on Enzo's side. Alright, resource. Enzo will drop his last card. All right, there it is. Again, 2 actions though. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be for all the marbles. So there's a reach the star. So Brenton gets to re-roll 2 dice with ambush. He's got to re-roll the hand cannon. Just okay. So he re-rolls 1 of his and Enzo's damage.
You don't have any cards in your hand, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pitch to re-roll these 3.
It's really good.
Oh, that's it.
I'll deal 3 indirect.
Okay.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
What a game. That was
Wow.
super close.
Nice.
All right, nicely done, Brenton. So game 3 goes to Brenton. Thank you everyone for watching Dice Commando. If you like what we're doing, please give us a like or subscribe. We'll be back very shortly with a final from today's Trilogy tournament. Thank you very much for watching.